everyone, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and we are so excited. Fight night is almost upon us. Rage in the Cage 58 is going down Friday, April 27th at Sugar Creek Casino. Blake Morton, you are back to fight on another Rage in the Cage card. We couldn't be more excited. This is the first time I've been able to do a pre-fight interview with you, although I have been able to interview post-fight in the cage after your last victory. So tell me a little bit about you, Blake, and what brought you into the fight game.
I fell in love with fighting at a very young age, man. It was just out boxing in the front yard. I got hit one time, came back, loved it. And it's been downhill ever since, or uphill, whatever you want.
Well, and I just found out that your dad is actually your coach. He owns a gym in Edmond. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's right. We train at Endurance, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Valley Tudo.
Tell me a little bit about your dad and his career. Did he have a career in martial arts at all?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, he was back in MMA before it was even cool. So he had like a lot of unsanctioned fights and stuff. So he doesn't necessarily have a record, but he's a badass. I wouldn't want to fight him.
Do you really look up to your dad then?
Yes, ma'am. I'd say that. I mean, he taught me everything I know about fighting.
Did you wrestle and box or anything like that, like in high school as well?
Yes, ma'am. I wrestled all through high school, varsity wrestling. Never went anywhere with it, but I beat a lot of really big names.
Well, that's awesome. So obviously looking up to your dad is your trainer. So what is your long-term goals in MMA?
UFC, straight to the top. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going for that gold right here. That's what I want.
Well, right now as an amateur, you're 2-1. Remind me a little bit about that loss and what you learned from it.
I need to be more confident in my punches. I rocked him with that one, too. He didn't want that fire. There was some heat on those punches.
And who was the person that you fought at that time?
Tevin Lasky. He's a real good guy. He's solid Muay Thai, decent wrestling.
All right. 2 feet. Tevin 2 feet Lasky?
Yes, ma'am. That's him.
Okay. Well, and I don't think I caught that fight, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that now after this interview. So do you know much about your opponent this fight?
I know he's a jiu-jitsu guy that transitioned to Muay Thai, so about the same background as me. Looks like it's going to be a good fight.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Your dad, obviously, he's probably at all your fights, but what about the rest of your family?
Oh, yeah, everyone shows up. All my family, all my cousins, my friends, everybody's going to be there.
It's like definitely a big fight family, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We all love fighting.
Well, sounds good. We learned about what your long-term goals are in MMA and also that your father is your coach. But what about you? What kind of things do you enjoy outside of mixed martial arts?
Not a whole lot, honestly. Fighting's about all I know. I like to fight. I like my girlfriend. That's about it.
I am so glad that you're here and so glad that you're on another Rage in the Cage fight card. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, fans can get tickets from you. Is that well?
Yes, ma'am. I'm selling them in hand. They can get them online at stubwire.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Hey, as he said, you can get tickets from him for Big Fight Night, April 27th. It's at Sugar Creek Casino, and we hope to see you there.